as per what I'm understanding, we all carry generational traumas, the wounds. Now, in a setup like our Indian traditional setup, when there's so many of us together, how does that dynamic work? And more importantly, now when the new age or modern culture wants to, separate and live more nuclear, what should we pick up from this traditional culture? And what should an individual be like or can be like when they are healing in their journey within that traditional setup instead of just walking away and creating a modern setup?
So, first of all, no one can live alone. We're not designed like that. We are designed to
Social
live in
animals.
tribes. Okay. Earlier, you've heard this that it takes a village to raise a child. Okay. And now that we don't have that village, and now you have one mother who is trying to be the mother and the CEO and, a good homemaker and a good friend for the kiddie parties, and she's trying to be fit, it's killing her. Okay. So we believe today that me and my mobile phone are a joint family. Okay. But if we really put those gadgets down and that gadget is purely a distraction, you will find love. But of course, with love in your family, there is also going to be some drama. There's also going to be demands. There's also going to be expectations. Now, we want the good stuff, but we don't want the baggage. Okay. But there is a lot that we have to learn from that baggage. You can't say that you want the joy of a baby, but you never want the baby to cry in the night. You can't say that, you want a great body, but you don't want to ever go to the gym. You want to make great money, but you never want to wake up and be disciplined and go to work. It doesn't work like that. So, family will come with this baggage. And instead of baggage, we need to start looking at it like gifts. We focus so much on generational trauma and we forget also looking at the other side, which is the generational wisdom, which is the generational gifts. People connect a lot to my content somehow. It's not like it's the most intellectual things that I have ever said. In fact, I strongly believe that I'm only a postman, I'm a messenger of things that I have heard and learned from other people. If I can remember the sources, I always quote them. But my father, he taught me everything through stories. There were stories from the Ramayana, from the Mahabharata, from Krishna, from the Bible, from the Quran, from Guru Granth Sahib as well, whatever. Because he loved the mythology, so he would study it all through. I was inspired by those stories. And that's all I do. I actually just pass on stories. Am I the source of the stories? No. Is the wisdom mine? No, it isn't. How can I forget to acknowledge my ancestors? Because I received this from them. But we sit in ego bubbles and we think, oh, it's just me, it's all me. No, it's not all you. It is not all you. One day when you're angry and you're not aware, you will realize that you sounded just like your mother that you hated. One day when you're just lying down and watching your plate and you'll realize, shit, I've started eating like my grandfather and he used to eat just like this. Right? We are never far away. It's like the apple doesn't fall far away from the tree. You cannot abandon the tree and think that you are going to grow. You need the tree. You need to be connected to your roots.